I'm going to take a stab in the dark here. So we got 1986, Volume 2. It's all these little micro brand thingies that Seiko used to do. Notice most of them are very gone. Presage is obviously still here. I think Spirit is still Seiko Spirit. Sure, we still see that. I think it's kind of the higher end thing, isn't it? Off? Isn't? Never heard of it. So I'm going to do... I've owned a couple Dolces. The Dolce that I owned was made of tungsten. It had an integrated bracelet, tungsten. These are in theory pretty, well, in theory high. I mean, 70,000 yen. I don't know. Is that a lot of money? I'm going to kind of keep blasting through here because I want to try to find the 7C section, which should be down at Sports. Arc, never heard of them. Ladies? Must be. Chariot, never heard of them. These are sort of more fancy schmancy. Schmancy and fancy. Come on, let's go. What do we got here? Session. Kronos. Now these Kronos, I see a lot of these. I own a few. One of these is a Bill Gates. He had a Kronos. His was all black. Hey, that's pretty neat. I have a few of these. I have one of these pieces. Well, not really. It's probably not so much in pieces. Hey, look at that. Sort of a military army dial thing going on. Even has a web strap with a metal end on it. That's kind of neat. SWJL146. That's pretty cool. I wonder if any of you all have ever seen one of those. Oh, Bill Gates, his was definitely PVD. It was black. But I think it had a case and a dial kind of like this. We might not be in the right year. Let's see. Ooh, digital. Very exciting. Hey, there you go. This is the clockwise GMT. John Cleese wore one in that comedy movie of his, Clockwise. He had one about a person who was extremely concerned about timeliness. My understanding, anyway. Porte, never heard of it. Nouveau, oh, I see. It's a throwback to the 1900s. This sort of backwards, yeah, classic design. Ooh, look at that typeface. Look at this. That's so, like, just post-World War II. Same. You see this number font on a lot of the post-World War II chronograph dials. Not Seiko, I mean just generally. Come on. Come on. What do we got? The League. I have absolutely no idea what this is about. You can get it wet if you wash your hands. The League. Is a certain kind of old-timey? What's that have to do with baseball? Anyway, Presage. That's not a real impressive outing for Presage, is it? Sports, yes. In honor of this catalog, or hoping to find this, I'm actually wearing my golden tuna. It's not a 7C like this. This is 7C46 SSBS018. I was literally just looking at one of these today. I had the American version, the gold and the black. I'd be real curious about the Japanese version, which is just that right there. Never seen one of these. It's got kind of a monster look to it, doesn't it? Look at that. That's a pretty manly looking watch. I bet that's pretty neat looking in person. I dig that. I'd be curious about that. Does anyone else think that looks kind of monstery? That's what the insert looks like to me. How funny. Okay, there it is. There's the 7C46 full-sized slim case diver. And here is this one. This is the mid-size SSBTO38. SSB. Hey, it's the same exact price. Same exact price. You see, just going by weight alone, go with this one because you're getting more steel out of it. I'm joking. I don't know. Now, mine has chrome hands, not white painted hands. I've never seen one of those. Ooh, astronauts. Look at that. Wait a second. They're still producing 7As. See, it's 1986. 7As are still in the catalog. Oh yeah. More pulse meters. I've got this black one. These, yeah, look at that. You're coming on the very last years of the 7As. This is a cool design. Really cool design. It kind of looks almost Omega-y to me with the integrated case bracelet. These big chunky buttons. Here's the 7828 7040, but this is the JDM version where instead of saying chronograph and all the nice script, it's this block chronograph. I like that watch. Tidemaster? Sports Fishing Master. I've never seen one. Rotating ring? You think? I've never seen one. That's wacky. Huh. Hooded lug design. What's that one have in it? Oh, it's an 8123. See? Nothing wrong with an 8123. It can hold its own head up high. I don't think I need any stopwatches. Well, that doesn't help me. I really wanted to see what in the world we were going to find for a bracelet for this watch, and this catalog let me down. But we did see some cool things. So let's jump ahead to the actual year in question, 1994. Let's see. Ooh. Got some change of the lineup. Some things are gone. A lot of things are gone. Grand Seiko Avenue Sports. So it's going to be Sports, I think, down at 87. I'll make my way there. Don't you worry. These Dolce, there's 80,000, 100,000, 100,000 yen, 120,000 yen. What's the material? No idea. 8N51. Come on. This is all, I don't know what I'm looking at here. This is all like dress watches and stuff. Did I miss Grand Seiko? Asterisks. Say that 357 million times fast. Let's see. Okay, we got our Seiko Spirit. Ooh, now we got the AGS going on. Automatic generating system, the first of the firsts. I have an AGS Landmaster. It's a really cool watch. It's a 5M movement. It's really cool. Spirit. Some 7Ns. Okay, come on. I want to get down to sports here. Let's get to sports. Haven't seen these. Lucent. Lucent is a rather large company. It's interesting that they allowed their name to be used for a watch. Maybe I'm just confused. There we go. Okay, sports. Okay, so no more ashtray. And there it is. Here's that mid-size on a rubber strap. And with the white hands. The one I'm holding is definitely JDM. 7334601, so 6010, 6020. I have one of these. I think for sale on the website, but it's got a busted off screw head on the back. Okay. I'm gonna, let's go back, maybe volume 2. Sports 57. I'm not going to play any games this time. Lucent coming on. Come on. It's probably going to be the same models. Tizé. Fancy. Und schmancy. There we go. Weight hands again. Did they never come on a bracelet? Were they always only on rubber? I need to know the answer. I don't have an answer and I need the answer. I mean, it's on the scuba page, so... Well, heck. Anyone have a clue? Please let me know. Okay, so... One twist, of course, is that this is a 7C43, and what I've got is a 6548. So they're slightly different movements, but the 6000 series one, they're great quality. They're really great quality as well, and I would say comparable to this. I'm not exactly sure why it is that they were producing two similar grade, quartz diver watch movements at that time. But they sure were. Hey, look, it's the AGS again. That was the first time of the first kinetics. So I was digging through, talking about price. Where is it? What is that? That's cool. I don't think I've seen that one before. Pretty inexpensive, 7 and 3/5. Oh, and look at this. We get into chronograph land. 7T36. It's not a 7A48. They're producing it now with these different variants using the new movement style. See, they had this almost exactly in terms of styling with that 7A that we saw. Look at how much they wanted. Ooh, 100,000 yen. Probably because it's titanium. It's my only guess. These are 55,000. These are pretty. Oh, is that the 1/100th? Kronos 7T52s? Yeah. These are the ones, like, they're like, these, if you see these in action, they're insane how fast these upper registers go. It's bananas. It's, you can't even really see them turning. They're wild. And they did it with a mostly plastic movement. There's that all titanium case like the 7A had. Getting into all the variants. There you are, your regular top and bottom panda with the third eye. But this, there you go. I was looking for that. I have this watch. 100,000 yen for this thing. 100,000 yen. That's pretty cool. It's a really cool watch in person. It's really pretty. But now I've got to find the bracelet for it. Well, at least I know what it looks like. At least I know what it looks like. It looks like it's got a big link with like a little fake rod link here and 3-piece polish brush polish. I'm sorry, yeah. I'll have to look for it because that would actually make the watch look a little nicer for sure. Super high quality. I've never seen one of those. H801? Yes. Never seen one of those. There we are. We're now into the Flight Masters. Soccer timer. Oh, I've never seen one of those pulse meters. Look at that thing. That's bananas. Cross training? They put out, I didn't know cross training was a thing this many years ago. Huh. Memory lap cross training. That's pretty tough looking. That it? No, we're back into like fancy schmancy sports land. Let's see if we've got anything else. I'm hoping to find the 6548s, 6458s, 6548s. My brain. No longer does it work. Yeah, we're into the spirit. Ooh, look at that. 6,800. Look at the price tag on that thing. Wow. 250,000 yen. Look at this beautiful movement. That's 6800 movement. Never seen one, never touched one. Talk about a watch. That's some crazy talk. 4S35. This is a recreation of the 5200 series. They made it piece for piece original, exactly like the originals, 100%, no difference whatsoever. All the parts swap across, which is how we know that Seiko can make their old stuff if they wanted to. Look at that. There's another H601. I don't think I'm going to find anything else really cool. These are what? Graduation gifts and things? I have that very watch. No. I have the earlier one. This is the 7C43. I have the 7549. Or that version of it. Now where the stopwatch is. Super cool stopwatches. Not my thing, but I bet they were very accurate. Wait, a stop calculator? Wow, that's sound producer. What is it, like a calculator for doing like sound mixing? That's pretty wild. I have no idea that I've ever heard about it. Ooh, the printer. And now we're back into watches again. I've seen... It's not telling me what the... Oh, these are all AGS. F31, 4N21. It looks like this is just the list of... Maybe that's a list of the stuff we've got. 7C17, that's the pocket watch. Wow. So wait a minute. This is actually telling us it's a short for all the model numbers and what page they're on. That's actually a pretty cool piece of documentation. That would be great for a cross-reference guide. Wow, because it's becoming more and more important that the actual model numbers get used because people are starting to use them, and it's important to, use it because it can tell us more information, and it means more to other people because a lot of the new people are doing it that way. That's pretty cool. If somebody wants to be the cool person, go and find this catalog and get your cross-referencing on. Yep, that's the end of it. Well, thank you for this walk through Seiko Catalog land. There you go. Somebody's got to tell me about this. Somebody's got to tell me if they own one. I want to see one of these. So if you got one, let me know. Okay. That's it.